In previous video we did experiment to see if 3-frame queen castle could overwinter. When I opened the hive in February they had no food, the bees had completely abandoned the brood and they moved to the bottom of the frames, something I never saw so far. Then I took all the frames out, I shook all the bees back to the hive and I gave them 3 completely new frames with food. Enjoy!
So over here, yesterday when I was giving like frames of honey, what I did actually is okay, now we're gonna check if they like figured things out or not. Chances that this is gonna survive is really like low, but the thing is I checked the footage and I saw that they have 0 bee bread. So because of that, if they want to like start the brood, they cannot because they have only honey now, and that's why I created one bee bread and we are going to give it if they are actually even ready for it. And now is the question. Alright, it kind of looks that they accepted what I did, and over here actually we have bee bread, so that's actually good. And the queen started laying, so this is one day after. So honestly there is the queen. Now we can check for the markings. So yes, this is 3 years old queen. Over here in the bottom she actually have one yellow really small line, so that's her for sure. Alright, let's put it this side. I don't remember which side they were before. So honestly I will not give them anything. So that's it, and I'm not planning to touch this hive for the next probably like 2 or 3 weeks. So main question about this 3-year-old queen is if she actually started laying eggs. So now we know that they have honey, but the thing is I never experienced such thing where they basically didn't have a single cell with honey, and I just want to see if that was like just too much stress and if she is done. Oh, actually she actually started again. Alright, I like this queen. She is aggressive, but I like her. Little bit of help, and after this we are not going to touch her for another like, I don't know. That was in the middle, I believe, something like that. There, she set. Alright, so other day I was feeding them, and I don't know how much they got out of it because frames are wet. Honestly, I'm thinking to only put them on 2 frames because this is actually really hard, and I really don't like to do this every single time. And I'm actually thinking to do this as well because this first frame they cannot take honey out of it, and I'll probably just kill the queen if I continue to do it this way. So there is frame with brood. I really think that they are the ones which will die pretty quick. There is just not enough of brood to replace the bees. Over here some pollen, some honey, and then this frame is going to be nothing. Yeah, you can see this part over here they cannot even take. I'll just remove this one, but I'm not even sure if there is a queen. I see eggs, which means queen is inside. So I'll place this here. Alright, so I didn't find any queen, which is not great, but this is what we are dealing now. She is probably somewhere inside, I just cannot find her, and this frame is going out. So just to make sure if she is maybe on this frame. she is not, and it's really hard to shake these bees on top, so I'll just shake them in the entrance and they will just crawl inside. I'll put this one in, I'll put this one as well, and no more stress. Now it's plenty days after, and I'm on new bee yard, and we moved all of this. The thing which I need to do, I need to separate them. Even though they are not strong to be in normal 5-frame nucleus, I need to do something because it's really hard to record it this way, because now I need to do the work on this one and I need to disturb this one. So I will just move them in 5-frame nuke and you're gonna see how this is going to go. So first we are going to inspect them, and one of the reasons why I want to do this, because I don't want to do this feeding with bags anymore, because it's so messy every single time. So this one has some food, a lot of eggs over here, and eggs over here are actually double and triple, which is maybe sign that she is not here anymore, because she's all queen and she's not supposed to do that. Maybe that's even like drone brood. I don't know if you can see that. On this side we don't have anything. I really want to show you this. I cannot because of sun and the shade. So she's really about the time to be replaced, but I'm not gonna lie, they are extremely weak and I don't think that they're gonna survive longer. She does have some brood, but she's over here in the middle. So many eggs in every single cell. Well, that's why we are recording it, because it's interesting to see what is going to happen. I 100% believe if they have population that they would 100% replace that queen. So now I put entry on their side. There is frame with brood going inside. There is frame with a bit of brood here and a bit of brood here. So I'm gonna put this side because it's queen here. I cannot see. There is the queen. Okay. So queen is inside, and then I'm going to give them this frame over here, just a bit of honey, and it's white frame, so I don't think that she is going to put eggs inside, but I just want to put something on side of the brood, and then I will put it here, and I'm going to put frame feeder. That should be good. Not too much because they are weak, and I'm not going to even lie, they might get robbed. So I'm actually going to shut their entry. So their entry is now really small. Alright, honestly, it worked better than expected, but now we just need good weather and for them to survive, so we can actually see the progress. So we actually had 7 days of very cold weather. I didn't check them, but today I really think that they might be dead. Yeah, they are dead. I know that this would happen, but luckily they still didn't try and rob her, which is good because we might have some issues because of that. So patch of brood which they had and it died, this bees was emerging. So over here as well, like she was good 3-year-old queen, but she had some aggressive bees and I didn't like her anyway. That's why I didn't boost her, that's why we didn't even try to do anything with her. There is our queen, look at her. I mean, we gave him like nice ending. So all of this is actually with 3 or 4 day old larvae, so eggs plus like 1 or 2 days, and that's it. Shame, but we did learn a lot from it, so experiment done. Peace.